Hello everyone, this is K-Dramatic bringing you some cool and interesting facts or trivia about the Korean drama If You Wish Upon Me. The show is a healing story of an impoverished man, played by Ji Chang Wook, who had a troubled past and a twisted attitude who had accidentally joined the Team Genie, a group which carries out the last wishes of patients in hospice care. With the influence of the group, he starts caring for people other than himself for the first time in his life and learns how to open his heart and live harmoniously. Each episode of the drama has a separate story of a patient in hospice care and Team Genie's journey to carry out their wishes. With the brief premise of the series out of the way, let's start with our list. Number 1. The show was inspired from a true story. First up, did you know that the storyline of If You Wish Upon Me was actually inspired by a real account of the Make-A-Wish Foundation in Netherlands? If you didn't know, the Make-A-Wish Foundation is an international foundation working as the hub for wish-granting activities for children with a critical illness. The adaptation of If You Wish Upon Me adds in a hospice setting and creates relatable characters and incredibly wholesome situations, which just warms the heart of its viewers. Number 2. JCW's tattoos. You've probably seen the teaser posters by now, and the unveiled teaser poster seems to signal a transformation of Ji Chang Wook with a completely different atmosphere from the image of Ji Chang Wook we have seen so far. Coming from one of his most recent dramas, The Sound of Magic, where he plays as Rial, an adult magician who wants to remain as a so-called child, this Chang Wook in If You Wish Upon Me is a whole other side of the spectrum. First, his arms full of tattoos catch the eye at once. Typically, tattoos are seen as taboo in South Korea, so his character being full of them is something out of the ordinary. It shows that Yoon Gyo-rae, his character, has had too many misfortunes in his life and has nothing to live for. It even shows in Ji Chang Wook's emotionless eyes and expressions that suggest Yoon Gyo-rae's tough life. His performance was so excellent that it felt perfect for him. Even the production team of If You Wish Upon Me said Ji Chang Wook was completely immersed in the character of Yoon Gyo-rae, drawing admiration for his acting every moment on the set. Number 3. Sonny the dog. Now, as you have seen, Chang Wook's character owns a dog in the drama, his quote-unquote son named Sonny. His real name is actually Gamji. Chang Wook and Gamji bonded so well that it looked like Gamji really was his pet. With Chang Wook's encouragement, the dog responded to his commands and acted according to the script. Even throughout the shoot, Chang Wook helped the crew babysit Gamji to ensure the dog was comfortable. Like in a beach scene of the drama, Chang Wook hugged the dog close to his body to ensure Gamji would not feel cold. In fact, Chang Wook is really a dog lover. He had a Bedlington Terrier named Goma that sadly passed away while he was shooting Love Struck in the City, another drama he starred in 2020. Let's move on to number 4. The script made him accept the role. In an interview after a photo shoot, the actor revealed his initial thoughts on If You Wish Upon Me, saying, "I cried a lot when I first read the script." His character Yoon Gyo-rae is someone who barely survives without a will to live. As said earlier, it became a habit for him to inflict pain on himself by getting tattoos all over his body. He has numerous wounds and a pessimistic outlook on life. He also mentioned that he was drawn to the role as he had never played a character like him before, so he wanted to give it a try. In his words, his rather twisted personality felt real to me, and I could relate to him as we shared some similar traits. I think we could all relate with this one. Doesn't it just inspire you when something you read or listened to is so incredible that you can't help but bawl your eyes out? It is such a great feeling to appreciate these moments. And now moving on to number 5. First time meetup between the main characters. Did you know that this series was the first time most of the main cast have met and interacted with each other? At least with Chang Wook, So Young, and Jian. Doesn't seem like it with their stellar performances, does it? Ji Chang Wook says that he's heard a lot of praise about Choi So Young from other people around him. Actually meeting her in person She is cool and has a really great personality. She is also a wonderful actress, not only in her acting, but even her attitude on set makes her a colleague that I have a lot to learn from. He adds, as for Won Ji-an, I was impressed when I saw her in the drama. The P in person, she is polite and hardworking on set. She has various strengths and charms as an actress. For So Young, she says that when she first met Chang Wook, he seemed a bit shy, but now they are very close and comfortable with each other, and has felt that he is someone who is really considerate and think of others. As for Ji-an, she said she didn't talk much at first, but the more she got to know her, she got more interested in her. And as for Won Ji-an, her words were, "My first impressions of them haven't really changed. They are still shining." And shine they did when the cameras were rolling. They also mentioned that the atmosphere on the set was so great. Everyone was getting along, laughing with each other, and it was such a great experience for them. Number 6. How they prepared for the roles. As for preparing for the roles themselves, the same interview led to prove that the three of them mostly made preparations in their fitness and health. Chang Wook's and Ji-an's characters were very unhealthy. We can clearly depict how Gyo-rae would be on the more malnourished side, being someone who has had it rough for their whole life. On the other side of the spectrum, however, there is So Young, whose character is someone who works out a lot, so she knew she had to get better in shape. She even mentions the grueling exercises as the hardest part of playing her character. And for the number 7 and 8, Gyo-rae's red car model. In the first couple of episodes, we see Gyo-rae buy a car. For car enthusiasts, you may already know this, but the car's model is actually a BMW Z4, a sports car first released in 2002. And most of you probably don't know this, but the car costs at around $50,000 US, meaning that the amount of money Gyo-rae stole from his gang was roughly particularly more than that, given that he also stayed at a high-class hotel with that money. Number 9. Ji Chang Wook and its relationship with KBS TV station. If You Wish Upon Me turned out to be the show to bring Ji Chang Wook back to work with the KBS TV station. The last drama this handsome actor played on KBS was Healer. KBS is the Korean broadcasting system. It is the national broadcaster of South Korea, founded in 1927. It is also one of the leading South Korean television and radio broadcasters, operating 7 radio networks, 10 television channels, and dozens of online services. And finally, number 10. JCW as a talented actor. And finally, for our last one, ladies and gentlemen, our handsome actor Ji Chang Wook does not only star in K-dramas. He stars in Chinese dramas as well, with his roles coming from the dramas Mr. Right, along with The Whirlwind Girl 2. He is simply so talented that you cannot help but be in awe of what he has accomplished. And with that, that's all we have for you today. This video was all about trivias and facts about the hit star show If You Wish Upon Me. Tell us your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time.